Gary, fair to say a significant piece of business for Leeds Rhinos, bringing in Brodie Croft and Andy Ackers. Tell us a bit about how the deal came about.
Well, it's been a long and exhaustive search for new players, both in Australia, New Zealand and here at home. And delighted to capture these two players. I think it's the first time that we've actually done two together. It represents a huge investment for the club and a big signing as well. And a lot to look forward to for the Rhinos fans in 2024, which really needs to be a big season for all concerned.
And in terms of investment, probably the biggest since the Iestyn Harris arrival back in 1997?
You're right, yes, 27 years ago, and of course that was a big investment, and Iestyn came and made a difference, and I'm sure that both Andy and Brodie will come and make a difference as well, because apart from being outstanding players, they're two quality individuals as well that'll bring experience and leadership to the squad as well. And in fact, all the players that's joining the squad for next season will bring those sort of qualities. They're all good players, but they bring in outstanding organisational skills, experience, leadership qualities as well. And I think the squad that Rowan is putting together for next season is a very exciting one.
Yeah, that completes a whole new spine there with Matt Frawley joining up with Brodie Croft in the halves, Andy Ackers at hooker and Lockie Miller coming in at fullback. Should give a different look to the Rhinos next year.
Very much so, yes. As I say, I think we obviously were disappointed with the season that we just had. It was always going to be a tricky season. I think with 11 players coming out of contract at the start of it, but next season will be a very different look about it. It'll be a much more stable squad. It'll be a squad where there'll be opportunities for some of our outstanding young players as well, and it'll have a lot more stability to it as well, and a lot more quality. And I think Rowan Smith is looking to deliver a team that can play outstanding rugby, and that's something that all the Rhinos fans can look forward to in 2024. These
are obviously two players that Salford were very keen to retain. Brodie was on a long-term contract with them. How did it come about? When did our interest become available with Brodie?
Well, we'd asked about Brodie quite a while ago, but he wasn't available. And as I say, it came as part of the exhaustive search that's been going on now behind the scenes for quite a long time. And that search has uncovered players in Australia, New Zealand, and at home. And so it's taken some time, but it's been worth waiting for, I'm sure. And in somebody, when Brodie did become available, he is the type of outstanding individual that can make a difference. He'll be a great favourite with the fans, I'm sure. He's a player that you want to watch. He's worth watching, and he'll certainly add a lot of value to the squad.
And he's a player with undoubted quality. Played with Melbourne and Brisbane, obviously, and with Man of Steel winner with Salford. It's a sort of player that people turn up his box office really in terms of getting people through the gates.
Absolutely, box office I think is a good description, Phil. And indeed, the average age of the Rhinos squad will be less next year than it has been this year. And we've got players like Brodie Croft and Andy Ackers who've got probably the best years ahead of them. Already outstanding players, but plenty of rugby left in them, and that's the case with all our players in actual fact, and that's what makes it so exciting.
And it'll be a good pre-season for Rowan Smith as well. Great that Harry Newman's been named in the England squad, but not too many players involved in international rugby, so we've got a full pre-season ready for 2024.
Absolutely, this will be the longest and probably the best pre-season that we've had for many years, because we didn't want to end last season as early as we did, but we did. That gives us longer as a pre-season. We don't have many players playing representative rugby, so all our players are going to be there at the starting line. Injury-wise, they'll all be fit and raring to go, and a lot of competition for places as well. So we're looking forward to Boxing Day. We're looking forward to the pre-season. We're looking forward to 2024, which I think is going to be an outstanding one for Leeds Rhinos.
And in terms of Rowan's squad now, is that complete for 2024?
Not quite, but it's getting there now. We've got quite a lot of new faces in the squad next year, all very eager and determined to show what they can do. We've got some outstanding players anyway. We've got players who were injured for much of last season, all be back and fit and raring to go. We've got some outstanding young players who's also going to be competing as well. So the chemistry is outstanding, and the mix is really good as well. And it has been some time in the waiting. Rowan Smith inherited a squad 18 months ago. His squad for 2024 will be very much his squad. It'll be a very changed squad, but an exciting one.